Stay fresh music.
Yo, so how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So as I'm sure you guys are aware, recently Rockstar Games released a massive gun running DLC which included a bunch of new clothing, properties, vehicles, weaponized vehicles, plus much more. However, Rockstar Games also just last week released the Independence DLC, which included a brand new sports car. And if you guys aren't aware, Rockstar Games are planning on releasing a ton of new cars over the next coming weeks. So I know for a fact all of you guys are going to be in need of some serious cash very quickly. So I thought I'd go ahead and put together the top 4 best ways to make money as of right now, as I am aware that we are all different ranks, we all have a different amount of money, we all have a different amount of friends that we can get online, plus you guys might just prefer to grind out one way rather than another method that suits you guys best. So hopefully by me doing a video like this, there's at least one method that all of you guys will be able to jump on GTA 5 straight away and grind out and make some serious money before the gun running DLC drops in just 2 days now. So as always, if you guys do want to enjoy the video and you do want to see me cover more epic money tips and tricks in the future, do be sure to drop a like down below, and also feel free to subscribe and hit that little bell so you guys get notified every time I upload a video. Without further ado, let's get into the methods. Okay, so the first method in this video is by far hands down the best method that all of you guys should definitely be making the most of as of right now, because this promotion will be ending on the 10th of July, and that is basically double money and double RP on the brand new Dawn Raid adversary mode. Now I have already done a video fully breaking down what this new adversary mode is all about, as well as letting you guys know how the payouts work and also how you guys can earn the massive bonuses which can take your payouts all the way up to 220k per game, which is just insane. So I will quickly cover those in this video. However, if you guys do want to see the full breakdown on how to earn everything from this game, I will leave a link to that video down low in the description. However, before I get into that, I just want to prove to you guys that you guys also have been earning a ton of money from this adversary mode, because if you've already seen that video, I did tell you guys to tweet me in your pictures of your payouts just as proof that all of you guys can grind this method out and literally be making 6-figure payouts every single game. As you guys can see here, this guy was able to earn over 80k from a single game. We had another guy here, Ben, who was able to earn over 100k from a single game, and then we had another dude here, Philip, who was able to earn over 88k from only playing 2 rounds, which is just insane. We had another person here, Jude, who was able to earn over 140k from a single game, and as I explained to you guys, Kalos, who grinded it out properly, was earning over $200,000 and over 28k RP from a single goddamn game of this new adversary mode, plus much more tweets from you guys to show me your epic payouts. So all of you guys are literally already making millions from this method. So hopefully that is proof to you guys that these money methods really are a great way to earn some very fast, quick and legit cash. So hopefully you guys won't put me in the same box as a lot of these cancerous GTA 5 YouTubers, not only faking giveaways at the start of every single video, but they're also faking actual money glitch videos themselves. So they try and make them look legit, so by the time you guys fully test them out and you realize it's not working, they come out with an excuse, oh, it's been patched already, when blatantly it's just a fake video. If someone's able to post a brand new money glitch every single day, then it's fake. Rockstar Games have done so many updates and patches to this game to make money glitching near enough impossible. So if you think one individual is able to come out with a new glitch every single day, then you're either 5 years old or just extremely gullible. But to be honest with you guys, I think a lot of the community has recently just woken up to all of these fake videos going around, and you really have to ask yourself, is it even worth risking getting a ban if one of these money glitches are real, or wasting hours of your day just getting it to work when you can earn such good money straight away with this method? Best method if you guys are looking to grind this out purely for money, if you guys aren't aware, is to press start, go across to online, go down to playlists, create playlist, and what you want to do is go ahead and add 2 or 3 of these new adversary modes into the playlist. Because another great thing about this adversary mode, unlike previous adversary modes which would require you to have a minimum of 4 players, this one literally only requires you to have 1 other player in your game. And a massive misconception a lot of people have about adversary modes is you're going to get more money for having more players in your game, and that is not the case. You're going to get exactly the same amount of money from facing someone 1v1 than you are 2v5. Now obviously if you guys want to use your brains quickly, you're always better off just doing a 1v1 or a 2v2 2v2, just giving you guys a much bigger advantage to go ahead and win the games. And like I said, you could always just take it in turns. You win one game, your friend wins one game, but like I said, it's a new adversary mode and you're both going to be earning such good money. Whether you win or lose, there really is no initiative to go ahead and boost. Now when you guys are at the setup menu actually setting up this game for the first time, you always want to put it on 4 rounds. This will make much more sense later in the video when I explain to you guys how the bonuses work, but make sure you guys always put it on 4 rounds. However, going off previous videos, you guys seem to really appreciate when I fully break down all of the different payouts and how to earn the max depending on how long you spend in the game, because in some cases you can end up waiting an extra 10 seconds and be missing out on like an extra 10k, which during double money can be an extra 20k, which for like 10 seconds of work can be a big thing. And like I've mentioned before, I'm aware that all of us have different ranks, different skill abilities, and we all have a different amount of time that we can spend on GTA 5 online, because some of us might play this game for 5 hours a day and some of us might only play it for half an hour a day. So at least by me doing this, all of you guys can work out what actually suits you guys best, so you can all maximize the most amount of money in the time that you all spend on GTA 5 online. So by far the lowest payout, and the one that you guys definitely don't want to do, is try and finish the game in under 2 minutes. Because as you guys can see, if you're able to finish the game in under 2 minutes, you guys will only be receiving 5k for winning and 3k for losing, whereas we just spent an extra minute and a half, so it went past the 4-minute mark. He would have received a very nice 8k, which would have been 16, and we would have received 8k. However, if we would have literally only spent an extra minute in the game, because that round was 5 minutes, so if we ended it between 6 and 8 minutes, he would have literally doubled his money up from 8k all the way up to 16k, as well as the losers earning a very nice 18k for literally just losing. So that is by far the biggest jump. You guys definitely never want to finish these games under 6 minutes, because you're practically only ever going to get a quarter or a half of what you should be earning for literally only a couple minutes of work. So if you guys are willing to push it literally only an extra minute, you can increase it again by another 4k, so you're not quite doubling it, but you are still increasing your payout quite nicely, so you're getting 20k if you guys are able to finish the game between 8 and 9 minutes. So as you guys can see on screen right now, as soon as the 8-minute mark passes, however we're under the 9-minute mark, and when we finish the game we get a very nice 20k, as well as a very nice $10,000 for the losers, and that is literally just for losing the game. And like I did mention, I am glad I've been smashing this out, because the old school ways of adversary modes, or the one literally just before this with the best and highest payout you'd always earn, is by pushing the games into overtime. So you did have to make them drag out for a bit. However, we no longer have to do this. All you guys have to do is make sure the 9-minute mark passes. So to make things very clear, as you guys can see on screen right now, this game I had with a 1v1, I went into overtime, so the full 10 minutes passed and I received a very nice 26k for winning that. But going into overtime, so it was around 12 minutes spent in the game, or over 10 minutes. However, after this latest update, that is no longer necessary to earn the max payout. As you guys can see right here on screen right now, this game we finished within 9 minutes and we have an extra player in the game. However, I still received the max of 26k. So like I said, just make sure you guys go up to the 9-minute mark, and then you can put your foot on the acceleration and try and finish the game to earn the max payout. Now that is not only the way that you guys are going to be earning the max amount of money, you guys will also have potential to earn something called a winner's round bonus. Now how you guys will earn this is by winning rounds back to back. So hopefully you appreciate me putting this graph together for you guys, so it's very clear and you guys can see exactly how much you'll be earning. So if you guys were to win 2 rounds back to back on top of your initial payout, you'll be earning an insane 24k bonus. Now I put this graph together without double money. So as you guys know, for winning 1 round, you'd usually only get 13k. That's why it's 26k for 2 rounds, whereas we're earning 26k for 1 round. So where you guys can see 26,000 right now, that's more like 52,000 plus the double money of the 12k, which is 24, taking us up to 74k. And if you guys are able to win 3 rounds back to back, you're earning an extra 20k. And if you guys can win 4 rounds back to back, it's an insane 26k extra bonus, and that's without double money and RP. Now that is, like I said, for winning rounds back to back. That's why you guys always want to put it on 4 rounds. So when you sit back and be smart and think about it, you're much better off playing one big long game than rather playing 5 or 6 short games of only 1 or 2 rounds, because you won't be earning no bonuses during that. You might be able to earn the time bonus, but that's just practically it. So when you think about it, with the first to win 4 rounds, you have a potential of playing a total of 7 rounds per game. Now what you guys can do if you're really smart, like I said, and you come against some noobs, is just let them win the first 3 rounds, just collect the losers bonus, casually play, watch some videos in the background, and then you win the next 4 rounds, so you're earning the winners bonus for the entirety of the end of the game. You guys, like I said, will be able to earn some insane, mind-blowing payouts, well over 190k. So be sure to take some screenshots of your final payouts and tweet me them at LaazrGaming, and I'll be sure to drop you guys a like. Nonetheless, that's going to do it for me, guys. An awesome unlimited money making method that all of you guys should definitely be making the most of as of right now. I can't emphasize enough, because this is a new adversary mode, it won't even feel like you guys are grinding money, because time really does fly when you guys are having fun. So don't forget to leave a comment down below, find another player to grind this out with, and literally stack millions. However, moving straight into the second method in this video, and I thought since this method takes a little while to grind out, you can grind it out all day if you want, I thought I'd include a very quick method that you guys can go ahead and try out, and that's how to beat this week's brand new time trial, which is actually the quickest time trial in GTA 5 history. It's actually called Storm Drain, and it only lasts 38 seconds, and you guys will be bagging yourself over 50k for completing it. Time trial is located at the Storm Drain. Most of you guys that are GTA veterans, you would have played a race back in the day called Down the Drain. It used to be one of the best paying races on GTA 5. I'm not gonna lie, it used to net you like 20k every time, but nonetheless it is this little area that you can see on screen now near the little drainage area. As I said, it's a very open and straightforward area. There is literally no obstacles. This is like driving in a straight line, and you guys will get rewarded with 51k every time you complete it. Now this first part, what I do, is unnecessary for this time trial, but basically if you guys want to go ahead and do what I do, I start the race first, because then as soon as you start it, it will show you guys the finish line of where you need to go. So as you boys can see, we're going down this little drain and we want to finish at this little yellow marker. Now I marked it up, as I said at the start of the video. I ended up completing this in my second go, free running it. I have no idea where I was going. That's how you know this time trial is extremely easy. And if you guys haven't seen any of my previous time trials, I do like to explain, I am no beast when it comes to driving motorbikes. I'm getting better, I'm not gonna lie, as the weeks go on, but I'm definitely no expert when it comes to driving motorbikes. So the first thing you guys want to do, like I said, is mark it up if it's necessary, but nonetheless you are driving in a straight line, so that waypoint is unnecessary. However, you just want to go ahead and do as I do, have your front wheel outside of the time trial marker to start off with, so you get that half a second head start, and pop a wheelie instantly. The best thing to do is try and hold a wheelie for as long as possible, not the first one but for the second one. So as you boys can see on screen now, I've got my front wheel outside of the little circle, I pop a wheelie instantly, and then the second one I hold for a bit longer. This is vital if you guys want to get that insane boost, so I keep holding that wheelie as you boys saw for about 5 seconds. Now as soon as you guys go under the bridge, you want to cross over to the other side, pop in wheelie as you're going in the water, because you don't want to lose too much speed. However, this part is important, you do want to get onto the right side of the map and just hold down a wheelie for as long as possible. You guys are literally going in a straight row. I guarantee all of you guys will be able to do this straight away. There's no obstacles, there is nothing in your way, there's no reason you should fail this. However, as soon as you come up this hill, you want to switch back to the left side, pop in a quick wheelie, you'll bounce off that wall, go through the tunnel, and bang, 38. Oh, you see that shit? My guy's still standing after he whacked his head against some cement block. However, nonetheless, as you boys just witnessed, an extremely easy time trial. Actually, in my personal opinion, the easiest time trial in history on GTA 5 Online. As you guys saw, 51k for literally 37 seconds of driving in a straight row. However, moving straight into the third best money making method, and that's by selling street vehicles. And I'm actually going to show you guys a trick that will allow you guys to spawn in the most expensive street vehicle you guys can find, and that is the Dubster 2 Gold and Chrome editions. Worth mentioning, you do want to be in a free roam session whilst you're doing this. So as you guys can see right here, I'm in a free roam session with my friend in the background. He's the one who's going to register as an MC. He invites me to join his biker club. As you guys can see, I go ahead and accept it. Now as soon as you guys accept it, you want to get your friend who's the MC president to make you his road captain. Now as you guys can see, as soon as he makes you the road captain, all you have to do is pull up your interaction menu, and you guys can now request the Dubster. So simply go ahead and do so. Now once you guys request the Dubster, you should notice it comes in this very slick looking matte black, which does look pretty nice in my opinion. However, what you guys actually want to do once you're in the Dubster is make your way down towards the LS Customs at the airport. I'm pretty sure 99.9% of you guys know where this is already, but I will pull it up in a second just to show you guys exactly where it is. Now once you guys are in the dumpster, all you guys want to do is drive slowly towards the LS Customs. You want to make sure that you're never driving too fast when you're trying to spawn this dumpster 2 in, because you want to give it time to actually spawn in by the game itself. Very similar to the Sand King method or the Sentinel XS. So as you guys can see right here, it didn't spawn in for us. That's because the third factor is it's only going to spawn in between the times of 9 o'clock and 2 o'clock, and that's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so otherwise known as 1400 hours. So between 9 and 1400 hours is when you guys want to take a dumpster 2 down to the LS Customs. That's the reason why I pulled up my phone very quickly, as you guys can see, just to double check that I was doing it during the right time. Now this first method that I'm showing you guys, driving from the city or the helipad towards LS Customs, it does actually work, but it doesn't work as good as the new method that I've just found out. So as you guys can see right here, this is the area that you do want to drive from if you're going to be using this first method. Like I said, this one does still work, but it is very tedious and doesn't spawn in every time, so it could take a few attempts before you guys actually get your dumpster to spawn in. So I'm going to fast forward this gameplay to save you guys time, as like I said, you do have to drive pretty slowly towards it to actually give it time to spawn in. But as you guys can see, it was my second attempt trying to spawn it in this method and it didn't work for me. So I went ahead and used my brain, used my initiative, and I'm going to show you guys how I actually got to spawn in straight away. So what I actually went ahead and done is I got in the dumpster 2 and I took it over to LS Customs and I simply parked it right next to the spot where it's meant to spawn in. So it's meant to spawn in this little alleyway just to the left of me. So as you guys can see right here, I just parked it in front of that garage door. Now once I parked off my dumpster right there, you want to go ahead and rob an NPC car. Now from personal experience, when you're robbing an NPC car, you're always better off trying to rob a 4-door basic looking car like you can see on screen right now. Never try and rob an NPC for like a flashy sports car type. That's just my personal experience from when I've tried to spawn this in. I've always had a 100% success rate when I've got these 4-door coupe style cars. Now once you guys have got your NPC car, simply drive the way I'm doing on screen towards the airport and then simply drive back towards LS Customs. Now don't forget, whilst you're doing this, it must be between the times of 9 and 2 o'clock, otherwise known as 900 hours and 1400 hours. As you guys can see here, I pull up my phone quickly just to show you guys it's 10 o'clock, so only an hour into the time gap that we've got. Perfect timing, as you guys can see. And when I pull up to LS Customs, remember not to be driving at max speed, just drive similar to how I'm doing on screen. And as you guys can see, bang, as easy as that, I've spawned in a modded rare chrome dumpster 2. As soon as you guys get that bitch, take it straight into LS Customs, and from here you guys want to whack an insurance on it. This part is very important. As soon as you guys get this car, make sure you whack full coverage over it in case someone comes over to you and blows you up and you're gonna have to do that whole process again. Because I'm not gonna lie, this first part of you guys spawning it in for the first time is the longest part of the whole process. Once you guys have got yourself one dumpster 2, the rest of the method is a walk in the park, and it's also 100% solo, which I know a ton of you guys are gonna love. But another great thing about this method is not only is it 100% solo that you guys can go ahead and stack some serious cash with, you guys can also go ahead and spawn these in for your friends, and I'm also going to prove how to do so. However, there is one more thing that we do have to take care of, because right now this would be a good method, being able to spawn these in free roam, but it's not really unlimited if you can only do it between 9 AM and 2 PM. However, what you guys want to do to get around this is simply press start, go across to online, select play job, Rockstar created, and you guys want to choose one of 3 different missions. The first mission you guys can choose is called Time to Get Away, the second one is called Denial of Service, and the third one is called Chopper Tail. All 3 of these missions you guys can do, and I will prove this to you in this video that I do it also in a different mission. However, the reason we actually want to go ahead and start one of these missions up is because the clock or the time in these missions is stuck at 12 o'clock. It will not go 1 minute past 12 or 1 minute under 12 o'clock. It is literally stuck at 12 continually for the entire mission, which means you guys can spawn in as many dumpster 2s as you want whilst playing this mission. So firstly, I'm going to assume the majority of you guys playing will want to do this with a friend, so you can both just continually spawn one in for each other, and then after that I'll show you guys how it works. It's just as easy doing it solo by yourself. So once you guys are in the mission, you simply want to get inside the car and go ahead and park it where you parked it in free roam, just near the gate, just as I do on screen should be fine. Now once you guys parked up your car, simply get out of the car, go ahead, rob any NPC car. It doesn't have to be a 4-door car. I would just suggest it isn't a flashy sports type car, as I've had the worst success with those type of cars. Now as I promised you guys earlier on in the video, you don't have to park up the dumpster 2 to spawn these in if it's not working for you for whatever reason. You guys can simply just get inside the dumpster 2 with your friend, as you guys can see on screen, and simply just run the route that I was showing you guys that I've done in free roam, and it should spawn in just as easily for you or your friend to go ahead and take. So this time when I was spawning it in, it's quite important when you're in the mission to not be looking in the area where it's going to spawn. So as you guys can see, I was holding my right analog stick downwards, so it gave me an almost bird's eye view of my dumpster. So there was no way of me looking at LS Customs to show Rockstar Games spawning it in for me. So as you can see here, I'm approaching LS Customs, got the bird's eye view, and I'm maintaining a very slow speed, just giving Rockstar Games plenty of time to spawn it in, because like I said, they do flash a few times when Rockstar Games spawn in a car, and they don't want you guys to see this happening, because they do want the game to feel realistic. And if you just saw a bunch of cars around the map always spawning in at random times, how fake would the game feel? So there is good reason why Rockstar Games make you do it this way. And like I said, if you're going to do it with a friend in the same session, make sure he's far away from the area like we've done this time, or he's actually in the car with you. So at this time that I spawned it in, my friend was actually going to check that he had space in his garage to store this dumpster in. That's the reason why I'm literally just sitting next to this dumpster waiting for him to come and collect it. Now as soon as your friend arrives, you want to get him to go ahead, get inside the dumpster 2. Obviously you guys can't access LS Customs like earlier on in free roam, so what he wants to do is get in the dumpster and take it over to any of his owned garages or apartments. So when he now backs out of the mission, goes over to his garage, he can just go into passive mode, take the dumpster out of his garage and go and whack an insurance on it, and he can now do this by himself 100% solo. Now it is worth mentioning the odd few times Rockstar Games will spawn in some other customized vehicles, which I'm not gonna lie, do look pretty sick, especially that Rapid GT. I might try and recreate that paint job in a future video. However, the last piece of gameplay I'm going to show you guys now is me doing this as of today 100% solo in a different mission. As you guys can see right here, I've got my biker clothes on. I'm not going to cut any bit of this footage. I'm just going to fast forward it to save you guys time, just to prove, because I know there's a lot of skeptical people out there, and I don't blame you guys, because there is a lot of scummy and fake shit that goes on in the GTA 5 community. So it's only right that you guys do question a lot of the stuff that these guys do put out, especially those fucking fake giveaways. If you guys aren't aware, all these GTA 5 YouTubers who are supposedly doing giveaways, if you type in their names or their YouTube channel names and then type next to it giveaway exposed, there's been like tons of videos of all these guys exposing them for fake giveaways. However, we're not here to talk about the cancer in the community. We're here to show you guys that they're spawning these rare dumpster 2s. This time, as you guys can see right here, I'm doing denial of service, so it also does work in this mission right here. However, I do prefer a chopper tail and a time to get away, because they don't actually have any timers in the bottom right. As you guys can see in this mission right here, you do have a 10-minute countdown timer. However, if you guys go ahead and blow up 3 of the trucks, then that timer will stop as soon as you guys get on the final truck. So as you guys can see, the first time it didn't spawn in for me because I was going too fast. So another trick you guys can try and do is when you're driving slow, is come to a full stop on the path closest to it. So as you guys can see here, I ended up coming to a full stop, just giving Rockstar Games a little bit of time to spawn it in for me, drive forward a little bit more, and then come to a full stop again, just in case they didn't spawn it in. Now they've got no excuses, they're definitely going to spawn it in for me. Don't forget to try and not look at LS Customs as you're driving towards it, and then bang, you guys should have a fresh new dumpster 2 waiting for you parked up. All you have to do is hop straight in that and then take it over to any of your closest garages or apartments. Now another massive tip I'm going to give you guys is there's actually a 10-car garage right behind the LS Customs at the airport, which should take you guys about 15 to 20 seconds to get from the LS Customs to that one. But even if you guys don't own that 10-car garage, or you don't want to buy it, the one at the airport, as you guys can see right here, there's a ton of other apartments literally within a 1-mile radius of where you guys spawn this in. So all you guys have to do is just keep repeating the process as much as you want want, and then go ahead and sell one of these cars every 40 minutes or so in free roam whilst you guys are doing some MC work, some vehicle warehouse, or even just doing some free roam work. Or even if you guys are grinding out contact missions, after every few contact missions, when you head back into free roam, you can just call up your mechanic, get your dumpster delivered to you, and just be making easy money consistently throughout the next few weeks. I'm not gonna lie, definitely one of my favorite methods to grind out, because all you have to do is do work for like half an hour, fill up your garage, and then you're gonna consistently have money coming into your account from literally doing nothing. And I'm pretty sure the majority of you guys are already aware, but if you guys aren't aware, every time you sell one of these cars, you're gonna be receiving an insane $23,000 for every single car. It is worth mentioning the gold version does sell for slightly a bit more, but like I said, you're getting over 23k per vehicle. So let's say on average it takes about 20 minutes to half an hour to fill up your 10 car garage. You guys would be earning around $250,000 per garage every time you do this, which is just insane for such an easy and straightforward method that any of you guys can do straight away. So don't forget to leave a comment down below, find another player to do this with, and then once you both have your dubsters, you can go ahead and do it 100% solo every single time. However, moving into the fourth and final method in this video, and that's by making the most amount of money out of the contact missions. Now recently I did put together a video showing you guys by far the top 3 fastest paying missions, so I'm not going to go ahead and show you guys 3 missions in this video. Instead, I'll leave a link to that video down low in the description, but instead in this video I'll cover the one mission that I think overall is the best when it comes to how long it takes to do, the final payout you get, and how easy it is. You guys want to do obviously is being a free roam session, press start, go across to online, select jobs, go to play jobs, go down to Rockstar Created, and you want to start the mission called cleaning the cat house. So like I did mention in the intro, this is the one method that I did cover previously that hasn't changed as far as the payout. It's extremely easy, and I did cover it 6 months ago, so a lot of people may have forgot about it or maybe thought that it had been patched. I know certainly when I was recording earlier today, my friend thought cleaning the cat house had definitely been nerfed, as you earn so much money for how easy the mission is. It'd be criminal if I didn't include this in the compilation. Now another reason why I've included this method in this video is because the biggest issue that I seen creep up when I uploaded it 6 months ago was not on the fact of how you play the mission, it was just to unlock the mission. This mission is available on every single console, however I did notice that half of us had it unlocked and half of us didn't. However, it's very simple to unlock the mission. All you have to do is play it with another player, and then you'll be able to launch it from the start menu, so you can repeat it as many times as you like, solo or with friends. So if you guys are ranked 45 or above and you tried calling Martin requesting missions and he hasn't texted you this mission specifically, make sure you guys leave a comment down below, say need cleaning the cat house, and then whatever console you're on, I'm pretty sure you guys will be able to get someone straight away. Me personally, I'm going to be hosting this mission for the next few days on Xbox One, so if any of you guys are on Xbox One and you get an invite from Lazer v Nukes, that will be me guys. However, I'm not going to spend too long on this method how to complete this mission, and it's very easy. Just do as I do on screen. As soon as you get in the mission, give Merryweather a call, request the helicopter pickup, simply shoot the driver when he arrives, jump in the heli, head over to Anna's as you can see me doing on screen, land it on top of the roof. Anna will run out of the stairs on the side of the roof, get in the heli, and that is the mission done, boys. I cannot repeat myself enough when I tell you guys this is by far the best paying easy mission out there. So in case you guys suffer from short-term memory loss, I do want to just remind you that that 15-minute wait does apply for every single mission in the game. So this gameplay I'm showing you right now is me waiting 15 minutes so I can show you guys the max payout you'll ever receive doing this solo, just so you guys don't get confused. Of course, what I did mention previously in the blow up 2 method, by repeating this every 6 minutes you will earn much more money, so definitely go ahead and do the 6-minute method if you guys don't want to sit AFK. But like I said earlier, if you're just sitting around watching some YouTube videos, you can just sit AFK and get a nice 100% payout, which is still over 20k and over 3.5k RP, which is insane for just literally picking up a girl and dropping her off to a house. So if you guys want to do some very quick maths, by repeating this every 6 minutes you'll be receiving 12,420. So if you do it 4 times, which should take you around 20 minutes or 24 minutes to be precise, that will net you guys an insane 50k for literally the easiest mission going. So you really can't go wrong doing this mission. And like the previous mission, if you guys do have a few friends, you are able to increase that majorly, because it is 30% per player. So where blow up 2 was only a 2-player mission, you was capped at only increasing it by 2 grand. However, this is a 4-player mission. Now, just by inviting a few friends in and a few crew members, I'm able to increase that by 7k every time and an extra 1000 RP, which over a small period of time, it does add up and does make the difference. So definitely use the comment section, put together a good little team that you guys can grind this out with. Nonetheless, that is going to do it for me, guys. 4 epic money making methods that all of you guys can grind out as of right now. Hopefully you guys do appreciate me covering 4 methods in one video, so there's at least one method that all of you guys can grind out and literally make millions from. So don't forget to leave a comment down below, put together a good little group of you guys to grind out whatever method you guys prefer. Plus I will leave a link to my second crew, LaazrGaming Crew, which is for all platforms, and I've kicked a ton of inactive members in that crew, so come and join us while you can if you guys are looking for an active crew. Nonetheless, that's going to do it for me, guys. As always, if you guys do enjoy these money making guides and you do want to see me cover more epic money and RP methods in the future, all I ask is you show support by dropping a like down below, and also feel free to subscribe as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace. So there we go, guys, 4 epic